have increased strength and speed.
And some form of bat radar.
What else can I do?
And Sony now has their own Spider-Man universe, as you can say. How much were you told about that universe when you agreed to do Morbius?
Oh, a lot. We had many discussions about of how they saw the future of which character they're looking for to reveal in this continuation of the expansion of the Sonyverse or the Venomverse, as some people call it. So yes, they have an idea, and it all stems from SpiderVerse. You know, the animated movie that Avi produced.
I know you talked a little bit about it in other interviews, but do you know which version of Spider-Man that lives inside this universe?
I don't really. I don't. I think the future will reveal it very, very soon. I've heard the inclinations from the studio, but I don't. They kept that secret even from me.
Okay, I see. Because I saw an interview where you indicated that it maybe was going to cast a whole new Spider-Man, a whole new actor to play Spider-Man.
Oh, I mean, you know, as I can say, I don't know, but I mean, when you say it, I can react as a fan, and I can say that, well, I think Miles Morales is maybe one of the most interesting Spider-Man we've had, and I would love to see a live-action version of Miles Morales. I think that's the future. And if you look at the comic books, Miles Morales made it from a kind of parallel universe after the kind of the great collapse, you know, of all the universes, to then reappear in the normal Marvel. You know, in the I think what is it, 616 World 616, which is like the standard, you know, Marvel world where the timelines have kind of been unified, and so Miles Morales would be a very good start.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
What's up, Doc?
So he's in the trailer, so this is not a spoiler, but Michael Keaton returns as Vulture. Was that a part? Was that a part of the plan from the start, or did that happen as part of Spider-Man: No Way Home, opening up the multiverse in the live-action films?
No, I mean that was part from the start. I mean, you know, as the fans, you know, can tell, the first trailer with Michael Keaton came out long before Spider-Man came out, and as we all know, you know, they keep their movies on the wraps. Now, the idea of these different timelines or different universes that existed, I think came from SpiderVerse, and then Sony was inspired by it, and Kevin Feige was inspired by it, and that produced two different ideas. One was Spider-Man, and one was this kind of Keaton appearance. After the Spider-Man movie, what was informative maybe was there were certain visual elements of how how it looks when you move from one place to the next, that then was repeated in Venom, and so that was informative and led to some altercations or decisions. But the fundamental idea was there from the beginning, even before the MCU caught on to it.
Don't kill me, man! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
You just told me that you were a comic book fan. Did you have any time to talk with Michael Keaton, because he has also, of course, been Batman and stuff like that? Had you any time to geek out with him about comics?
You know, Michael Keaton is maybe one of the loveliest persons I've ever met. You know, and he's very knowledgeable. We geeked out about many things. We spoke about the experience of being the Batman, of you know, working you know, on the Spider-Man movie, but also, you know, how his performance in Dopesick, that I thought was incredible, and maybe one of the best performances of his career. So to have him on the set was truly a pleasure.
As a fan, is there any other Spider-Man villains you would love to bring into this universe?
I think there are many, like, you know, different versions of them. I really like this idea of Norman Osborn creating his own kind of superhero group. that was not the Sinister Six, but the Thunderbolts recently, which then they later called themselves the Dark Avengers. I thought that was really exciting. But, I think, you have, what is it called? Tarantula, which is a great kind of Mexican, super bad guy. I think, I think Black Cat's going to be great to have back. I think, they spoke about doing Cloak and Dagger, which I think is a pretty good idea. I love that they're doing Kraven. I don't know if they should do Rhino. He's a bit simplistic, but at the same time, it could be fun. So yeah, I think the world is unlimited. They have rights to an incredible amount of characters, and I think they could create a whole world with it.
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.